Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nonsense channel. Today we come to talk about an exorcist movie, Constantine. In an abandoned church of Mexico, a man found a flag, and inside it was a spear of destiny that could control the fate of the world. The man looked abnormal after getting it, as if he had been caught and run out. Suddenly, he was hit by a car, but the man was unharmed and a symbol appeared on his arm. The next second, he was holding the spear of destiny moving in an unknown direction, and our story begins with this spear of destiny. In Los Angeles, a mother found that her daughter climbing strangely on the ceiling, and the hysterical cry was like a devil. This situation quickly catch the attention of the exorcist. Our hero, named John Constantine, who is a professional exorcist and famous in the field. John is a smoker. He had an apprentice named Charles Cappello, but John did not allow him to participate in the exorcism and was only responsible for driving. John was informed by Father Hennessy. Father could hear the voice of another world and often stopped it by drinking into an unconscious stage. This time, Father couldn't pull the devil out of the girl, so he asked John to help. John first glanced at the girl, put down his cigarettes and opened the curtains. Then he found the pendant and pressed it against the girl's head. The demon inside the girl screamed in pain, but instead of leaving, the demon was about to break out. John quickly found a mirror and hung it directly above the girl. When John finished the mysterious spell, the demon was still in the mirror. He pushed the mirror out of the window. As the mirror broke, the demon died immediately. John left the room, but he saw the picture of the spear of destiny in the kitchen. John told Father that this type exorcism was right. The devil in the girl's body was a soldier demon of hell. John asked Father to help investigate this matter. John often coughed with blood. He went to the hospital for an examination. The doctor told John that he was already at the advanced stage of lung cancer because of his uncontrolled smoking throughout the years. But in John's field, this is just a joke of fate. He must complete his mission before death so that he can go to heaven. Then John told Brodbin, who was collecting equipment for him, the situation that the demon want to come to human world. Brodbin said that demon can only control humans and cannot cross over. John asked Brodbin to find out if there was a precedent. On the other side, our heroine is a detective named Angela Dodson. She can always detect the whereabouts of the criminals and shoot them immediately. This making her sleepless and she can only go to church to converse. One night, Angela dreamed of her mentally ill twin sister, Isabel Dodson, falling from roof of the hospital and dying. Waking up from the nightmare, she received the notice the next day and saw Isabel's body. Angela didn't believe Isabel would commit suicide because as a devout Catholic, it means going straight to hell and suffering endlessly. So Angela decided to find out the truth of Isabel's death. John and Angela came to the church at the same time. Angela found Father David. She hoped Angela can hold a Catholic funeral, but Father rejected her request because suicide was considered a mortal sin. John asked the angel Gabriel, giving him an extension of life to investigate the unusual soul traffic lately. Unexpectedly, Gabriel rejected John's request. Gabriel told John that everything he did wouldn't make him go to heaven after death. Exorcism is a gift, but not a curse. John did not believe in God and did not want to sacrifice. Cancer is not punishment. It is because he smoked 30 cigarettes a day since 15 years old. John was angry, left the church, but then he was attacked by a demon made of brass and wounded him. The demon was then killed by a car. John realized that the situation was getting worse because angels and demons can't cross over onto human world. Only half-breed can make it. This breaks the balance. So John went to Midnight's bar. It's a heaven for those who rise and fall. The owner of the bar called Papa Midnight. Midnight told John that his soul would be collected by Satan himself, but John didn't care. The purpose of his visit to the bar was just special equipment, a chair. No one can direct contact with humans and can only exert influence. As long as the balance was maintained, he did not help any party, whether it was heaven or hell. When Angela looked at the surveillance video, she heard her sister mention John's name before that, but when she looked back, her sister did not speak in the video. Angela found John, hoping that he could help investigate Isabel's suicide, but John was in a bad mood. He refused Angela and said that her sister would be tortured in hell. After Angela was angry and left, John saw a group of black shadows flying outside of the window. It must be demons. John hurried to catch up with Angela and told her that God and demons once made a wager with the human soul. No one can direct contact with humans and can only exert influence. But Angela didn't believe what John was saying. Suddenly, the lights on the street gradually went out. Some terrible figure came from the darkness. Fortunately, John ignited the red in front of Madonna. The light of sulfur burning won out all the demons in the darkness. John also decided to help Angela find the truth. In Angela's house, John soaked his feet into the water and entered hell through a black cave. Hell is full of brainless demons. John found Isabel, but more and more demons approached him. After he got Isabel's wristband, he immediately returned to the human world. The wristband confirmed that Isabel died of suicide. At dinner, John talked about his experience. From an early age, he could see the angels and demons wandering around the world. He was very scared of this kind of superpower in his childhood. Eventually, he couldn't stay anymore and chose to end his life. Within 2 minutes of his brief death, he endured endless torture in hell. So he began to become an exorcist and desperately deployed the demon back to hell to ensure he would go to heaven after death. On the other side, Father Hennessy found Isabel's body, heard something in the psyche and stopped in a hurry. A symbol appeared on the corpse wrist and Father was attacked by demons. Under the temptation of the devil, Father ran to the store and madly drank alcohol, but all the liquid could not be poured out. When he responded, everything was too late. Father fell to the ground, picked up a pen and started desperately to insert his own palm. After struggling for a while, he died in the store. Angela received the news and immediately went to the scene with John. The cause of death was alcoholism. John found a symbol on Father's palm and quickly told B-Man, hoping he could find out the relevant clue as soon as possible. Angela and John went to see where Isabel died. Angela told John that Isabel could see the angels and demons. John believed that Angela, the twin sister, must have had telepathy with Isabel. After John's constant persuasion, Angela finally remembered the gap between them in childhood and found the information left by Isabel on the window. The information pointed to the content of Bible in hell. From the Bible, they learned that Satan had a son named Mammon. In order to surpass his father, he chose to cross over to human world. Mammon needed to find a medium, a very powerful psychic to convey his soul and body, and also the spear of destiny that once pierced the body of Jesus. All the evidence indicated that the context of the Bible was about to become a reality. Mammon was ready to come to human world, but just as Bimei explained to John, the demon approached him. On the other side, the man who holding the spear of destiny rushed to an unknown destination. Wherever he went, there was only death. By the time John and Angela arrived, Bimei had been killed and covered with the bus. Angela confessed to John that she originally had a stronger psychic power than Isabel, but seeing her parents send Isabel to a psychiatric hospital, she was afraid to lie that she was not the same and refused to accept this power. Gradually, she also lost this power and lived a normal life. But Isabel committed suicide in order to keep the demons from coming to human world. Angela decided to restore her psychic power to stop the demons' plot. Water is the door to hell. After she drowned briefly, the bathtub burst suddenly. Angela also recovered her psychic power. She finally understood that she had always used this power to find the killer. Then, she found the token left by the demon Balthazar who killed B-Man. John took the weapon to find Balthazar and defeat him. Balthazar spot of Mammon's plan under John's threat. Before leaving, Angela was taken away by an invisible energy. John came to the bar again, holding a gun to force Midnight help. After knowing the situation, Midnight took out the chair that can trace the time. John saw the ins and outs of the whole event by the power of the chair and began to look for the spear of destiny and the trace of Angela. In the illusion, he saw all the demons scattered in the hospital and Angela also at there. John, Chess and Midnight used the cross and other instruments to forge special bullets. They realized that Chess knew the exorcism very well and he received praise from Midnight. John and Chess went to the hospital where the ceremony taken place. On the hospital side, Angela had fallen into Isabel's death swimming pool. Waking up from the shark, she immediately fired, but the bullets was useless to the man who holding the spear of destiny. Then she was pressed into the water. As the ceremony progressed, Angela eventually fell to the hell and became a container for Mammon. Once John and Chess arrived at the hospital, Chess put the cross into the water tank and the hospital's fire protection system became holy water. The demon weakened by the holy water was not John's opponents at all. John and Chess came to the ceremony site. Unfortunately, Mammon was already attached to Angela's body. John tried to deploy Mammon through the spell, but the strength of one person alone was not enough. At a critical juncture, Chess showed his exorcism talents. He read the spell and finally succeeded in suppressing Mammon with John. But the next second, Chess' body was controlled and the severe collision killed him. John used the tattoo on his arm to make the other person appear. As expected, the ceremony was held by the angel Gabriel, and he chose to break the balance. Gabriel felt unfair, whether it was a murder or a repeat. As long as he believed in God and repent, he would be easily forgiven. When Gabriel used the spear of destiny was about to stop to Angela's body, the time stopped momentarily. This is because John chose to kill himself to summon Satan. After Satan knowing his son's plans, he immediately brought the grass and rescued Angela. Time returned to normal again. Gabriel was terrified because Satan was once the strongest angel and now the king of hell. Gabriel wanted to defeat Satan in the name of God, but found that he had been abandoned, and now the attack had no effect. Satan burns Gabriel's wings, and Mammon was sent to the abyss of hell. After finishing this, Satan agreed John's last request to let Isabel go to heaven and prepared to bring John back to hell. But John's body became heavier and heavier, and then cannot move anymore. John now fulfilled fulfill the condition of self-sacrifice and obtain the permission from heaven. But John angered Satan. Satan used his ability to treat John's lung cancer. He wanted to keep John alive so that he could have the chance to pull John to hell. At the end of the story, John decided to cherish life, stay away from cigarettes, and chewing gum became his new partner. Gabriel became a human, and Chess became an angel flying to a heaven full of happiness. If you liked this video, please remember to subscribe our YouTube channel and open the bell. See you!